Ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I know, but you wait till I put the chair right here.
Hey, exit.
On first down, Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Andy Isabella is the intended target. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, we got a steal. We got a steal. We got a steal. 6 man. Check curls.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
On second down, a run with Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
What? Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 6th
what
touchdown
the
of the
fuck?
season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. As a former DB,
that nigga didn't jump. He didn't do anything. He just kept running.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it. That could have been done in Big Sky Country. That many speed limits
Ah, man,
and
that's
off he
wild.
went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
I swear for God, this game be irritating the fuck out of me, man. Nah. But it didn't jump or anything.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Not the start that they were hoping for.
He didn't put a hand up. He didn't look. Oh.
How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off.
That's what I'm saying.
That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Here we go again.
2nd and 1. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week.
Nah, man, but he could have,
take the big shot right out of the gate. At
Get that
worst,
shit.
he'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
80 weapons.
Back to throw. Herbert.
oh my gosh. Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Of course.
The 32. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's Breida. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Choose the mic. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Mike 2. Mike 2.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh.
He's taken down, but not
Why would you
before he
spin?
gets this across the 25-yard line. That goes for 14 yards.
Why would
First
you
down,
spin that
Cardinals.
way?
Go. 50. Plant. Check. Go. Hey, Alpha.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
To throw on second down. Herbert. Open man is Kirk, complete. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look at me. Go.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike's 50.
Off play action. Herbert. Open
Run
man
his
is
bitch ass
Trey
over,
Burton.
Trey Burton.
And he'll be stopped right at
You gotta run his
midfield.
bitch ass over, Trey
A gain
Burton.
of 10, first down, Arizona.
Hey,
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
I'm coming after you. Under 10. 10. Hey. High 7. Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 50. Big rip.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert.
What?
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Nate Gehrig. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception.
Why would he not lead the
It feels like he's
pass?
starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch two. Hey, go. Check 24.
No.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is right down the middle.
That's
as
crazy.
he puts it through. But hang on, a flag
That's
is
crazy.
down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
That's crazy.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. This is Breida. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now it's Breida. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They go play action with Jackson.
Let's go.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Set 18 Gator. Watch the slant, watch the slant. X3, 218, chop. Shoot.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
60 outlaw. Cover.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. This quarterback now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. And a short gain here, down to the 22. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Steps away to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
On 3rd down, Herbert. They'll go screen.
Oh my gosh.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Sometimes you're never quite sure there's actually scheme that got the ball blocked. but I know one thing. The special teams coach, he's going to take the pats on the back for it anyway.
It's always interesting to watch after the block to scramble for the football. Nice job there. They kept their wherewithal, got it, able to return it.
And on that, he can take the pats on the back because once you get the block, everything that happens from there is really controlled chaos. And you try and control it through your practice, through your teaching, and understand, expect to get the block. And once we do, this is how we respond.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They run with Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. Now a give to Breida. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
His stick, his feet? Are you kidding me?
First and goal. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, we were wondering, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The final shot before break. Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. That his pass is
why would you run away? Then try to come back. I know that shit.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Stripping.
And he'll take this one near the 25, down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after
that
chip shot field goal,
killed my safety.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're
That
exactly
nigga
right.
killed John Johnson.
That they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Let's go, Jordan
One
Hicks.
that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
That's
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
bro.
A great pick, nice return, but you know
You let this quarterback.
for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 12 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. First throw now for the backup Wentz.
Hit him. Oh, that's Carson Wentz. Got your shit ran over.
Gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Ooh, got your shit
Brandon,
ran
perfect
over.
defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Matt Breida with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I don't know why we playing so drunk. Like it's not adding up. Like we playing drunk on offense and drunk on defense. Just a whole lot of drunk shit going on.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, this one caught by Isabella. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, Delta.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. It's caught at the 10. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 53 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
This is Hunt.
Bro.
He'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, you know, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. They'll wind up getting 8, but it's not enough. 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check. Hey, orbit. Now.
They'll try and run with a fullback Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
I can't see it went dark.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Strip him. Let's go.
Territory coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will finally stop him, but a great
what the fuck?
No. All the way down to the 16-yard line.
We finally got one. Strip his big ass.
Turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now Hunt.
No, stay on your feet, dog.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert.
No.
Intercepted at the goal line.
I tried to put it on the sideline.
His guys will get the football back.
On the sideline.
But you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Breida.
Bro, come on, bro. Get out of here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Trying to click on the man I want to be on.
17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. Come on. On 1st down, here's Breida.
Strippage. Keep giving it to that low ass nigga. Take it from
this bitch. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he'll give it here to his loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate
give it to that low ass boy again.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat,
give it to that low ass boy again.
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And
You gotta catch that, T.
Incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
You gotta catch that, T.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, team 6, team 6. 50, Mike, 50. Hey, here we go.
Operating from the gun, Herbert.
Fuck.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season.
What's up, Grant?
December, right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. 36, shift. Undercrush. Check. You're out. Bang. Shoot.
They'll run again with Hunt. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh my gosh. You gotta throw a better pass, bro. You have to throw a better pass, bro. He has him beat. Your controller died, I'm assuming.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory. You got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I guarantee you, he told the quarterback,
Did not
we
just
took
game.
care of you. Now you take care of us.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
Right here.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Right here, though.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Got it. 52, 52. I'm here all day. Man left, man left. 3 down.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aaron Lynch in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We got to step it up. Check 99. Check 80 weapons. Hey, dude.
Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
The wrong button.
Picked off by Nate Garrett.
Fucking wrong button.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all those rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there.
I don't know what the fuck going on, dog.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why
niggas
not
out
a
here
penalty?
going retarded shit.
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
No.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
What?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
What's the run? They're running it.
Hey, Charlie.
On fourth down, Herbert. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Matt Breida with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I ain't never seen.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, and then they'll take it from there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alpha.
From the gun, Herbert. Throw left side complete to Isabella. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. He don't know no better. Hey, check Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Check Mike.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Oh.
They sack him back at the 42. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Mike 7.
Mike 50, Mike 50. I'm coming.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert.
He's wide open.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And you got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They can